Good. Okay. 5, 4. Stand up, class. This is what we're going to do for 1 hour. 1, we are going to review short story text type, letter of advice, letter to the editor, so you know the features. Then we're going to take the writing test. And then, if you have time, you might want to complete this survey, post-suspension survey. Okay. At least 2 things, 1 hour. Good morning, class.
Good morning, Norton.
God bless us. Take a seat. So you can go to Zoom. You can revise on your own, or you can follow me, okay? So you can revise on your own, or you follow me, your choice, okay? I'm gonna go through each of these now to remind you of what the features are. Here we go. Let's go to short story, Life Without a School. Okay, so we're looking for the features. Short story, Life Without School. All right. So, if you need some words, here we go. I'm going to blow them up, make them big. Here are our learning targets. 150%. All right. You remember writing this? Boys and girls, repeat after me. Setting. Setting. Now the setting is who, what, where, when, why. And we put the setting in the first paragraph. Do you remember this? We had to take notes on the setting. Who, where, when, what. And then we put the setting in the first and second paragraph. Okay? So that's important in a short story. Repeat after me. Setting. Setting. So again, setting is who, where, when, what. And we put it in the first and second paragraph. Okay, we also need a plot. Repeat after me. Plot. Plot. Now a story needs a plot. And a plot generally is there's a problem. And then there's a solution. And then there's also a climax, which is the most exciting or interesting part of the story. So we start to develop the problem here. We have some resolution or solution. Okay. Then we have more problem development here. Then we have more resolution. And we have a climax here. Okay. So you see, Dr. Wu used colors to show you the climax, the problems, and the resolution. And so I color code it for you very easily. So your story needs a plot. Repeat after me. Plot. Plot. Okay. Now here's some language things that you should be aware of. If you're writing a short story about yourself, you you, your. Right? I sentences. In a short story, we tend to use past tense. And direct speech, which is quotes, quotation marks. Any questions? So you can see in the short story, I have a lot of quotation marks. Quotation marks. A lot of I sentences. I. Past tense of verbs. That's a short story. Any questions? Any questions? Ooh. Okay. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand or put it in the chat. Here we go. Next, we're going to letter of advice. Okay, here we go. Letter of advice. Great. Okay, good. This is how to write a letter of advice. Yeah. So you have a topic. Repeat after me, topic. Topic. So in this case, the topic is cyberbullying, being bullied online. And then we have to think of specific examples or aspects of cyberbullying, and then specific solutions. Okay, so first you have a topic, then you have specific problems about the topic and specific solutions. So each body paragraph addresses one specific problem and then solutions. Okay, so the second body paragraph, a specific problem and then solutions. I'll say it one more time. You have in a letter of advice a topic, which is like a problem. And then you have specific aspects or fangmin of the problem. And each body paragraph, you address one part or aspect of the problem and the solution. And you do it 2 times. Hello, welcome back. Okay. So again, that's how you develop body paragraphs. Describe one part of the problem, then get to the solution. You might want to provide examples, consequences, and reasons. Okay, I think that's it. A few more things. In a letter of advice, you will need a greeting. Greeting. You will need a closing. In addition, you need an introductory paragraph. Introduce the problem. Okay? Then you will need a closing or a conclusion. So notionally, you write 4 paragraphs, 1 introductory paragraph, 2 body paragraphs, 1 conclusion. Make sure you have a greeting and then a closing and a signature. Any questions? Any questions? It's a letter of advice. Can you believe this? We did this in March. Oh my gosh, in March. Wow, time flies. Okay, finally, letter to the editor. Oh my gosh. Let's try. Letter to the editor. Ooh. Now, we didn't finish this. I'm telling you. Here we are. Okay. Wow, this is long. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's go letter to the editor. For a letter to the editor, number 1, please write, Dear Editor, and put a comma. Please. Please, dear editor, comma. Please do this. Okay? Number 2, please give your letter a title. Okay? Dear editor, give your letter a title. Please. Title, letter to the editor. Three, make sure to add your signature. Remember to have some kind of closing. Put your name and who you are. Tell the editor who you are. Remember this, please. Remember, comma. Okay? Right, so you need these features for a letter to the editor. Dear editor, comma, title. At the very end, yours faithfully, comma, Dr. Wu, Changshu-Koi Memorial School. Okay, good. Good. Okay. Any questions thus far? Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm going to reduce this. Repeat after me. Introduction. Introduction. One more time. Introduction. Introduction. When you write a letter to the editor, you have to tell the editor what you're doing. The editor is a busy person. Editor doesn't know. I am writing to respond to. Okay? So you read something. Now you're going to write something. I am writing to respond to the article. And if you have the information about the article title and author, put it in here. If you don't have it, make it up. Create it, okay? So you put the title here. Then you summarize the article. Okay? So you put the title. Hello. Then you have a summary. And then you have your position. Do you agree or disagree? Okay, I agree. Okay, so you put your opinion. I agree. Right? So you introduce the article, summary, and your opinion in the introduction. Next. Repeat after me. Arguments. Arguments. So in your body paragraphs, you make arguments. You make a claim or an argument, and then you provide information, reasons, facts, examples, consequences. Okay? Heck, I'll write that down. I'll even write it down. Consequences. Consequences. All right. So we have different arguments and supporting information. Arguments, supporting information. If you disagree, arguments and supporting information. Arguments and supporting information. So, boys and girls, repeat after me. Arguments. Arguments. So state your first argument as the topic sentence of your first body paragraph. Then put in supporting information. Okay? So state supporting information and draw conclusions. So you have one argument here, and then you have another argument here. Then you put supporting information. See this? These are words, connectives of reason. So use reason. Okay. Then you need to conclude. And you may want to summarize. Repeat after me, summary. Summary. So you may want to summarize your arguments. Then you may want to make a recommendation. Repeat after me, recommendation. Recommendation. So what should people do or what must people do? Should or must. Okay, and using recommendations. So I make some recommendations. Must. You sow that. Reasons. All right. That's a letter to the editor. Any questions? Okay. What time is it? Oh, hey. Okay, if you don't have any questions, we're going to start the writing test for real. I'm sorry, it's just paper. Okay? Put your iPads away. Now it's real. Now it's real, kids. iPads away. iPads away. Need a pen. Maybe pencil? I don't know. Where are you? so much. Now, one final thing. If you finish the writing test, you can give me the writing test, and I ask you to do this. Thank you. And you can do this in Google Classroom right over here. This. So if you finish your writing test, thank you. Please give me your writing test. Please do this. Try this. Okay? Try this survey. Okay, try that survey. Good. You got 30 minutes. Cole, you ready? Ready to put your phone away? Okay, start. Go. 2, 4. Oh, Jack. Life is so hard. Life is so hard. Let's do it. Happy, put your iPad away.